Hey, welcome to the Beers Jack of Barbecue. Check out the Picanha steaks we cooked on the S&S travel kettle. Hey, y'all know Jack's behind the camera. I'm Craig. Today we got Picanha steaks. Our local Costco finally carrying some different kinds of meats. They have some tri-tip now, which is nice. And they had some picanha. So picked one up, kind of watched an up-freshing video from Google to make sure I'm cutting it the right way. Actually got 5 steaks out of it, but really the 3 main nice ones out of the center section, or actually this one's towards the end, but got some real nice ones. The only thing I did was season with salt, which is traditional. So what we're going to do today is we're going to warm them up, reverse sear them, and at the end I'm going to try to get the fat nice and seared with the forever pan there, because instead of trying to just put that over the flame, it's going to get too hot and it often catches fire and does all kinds of things. You did see in the beginning using our fire cups. Love these things. Pretty much any charcoal grill I use, these get used on. Great product, USA made. So again, not much to it. Going to put them on our normal. Typically, actually I'm going to go probably a little less, 70. Then I'm probably going to go to 95 to 100 when I pull them off, because they're a little bit smaller, and I might try to sear all sides, and that way it's going to warm up the center, quicker. So I want to make sure we still get that medium rare for us. So let's see it on the grill. All right, let's get them on. I'm only moving the lid so we get better lighting. Like I said, we're working on a better light setup for this. So just gonna get these sitting on here to warm them up. All right, we're gonna let it sit. About 70, I'm probably gonna bring you back. All right, just past 70, so we're just gonna turn them, just gonna promote some even cooking. I'm gonna keep the fat towards the fire, so I'm just gonna flip them over. They were actually, not room temperature when we put them on, but they weren't too far off. All right, like I said, we'll bring it back when it's about 100, and then we'll get this thing fired up to sear it off. All right, let's pull them off. They just passed 100, and some of the smaller ones are about 107, so just want to get them off now so we can get ready to sear. I did open the vent already to get the heat started on this. And then I'm going to throw the pan on here to get the hot, because I'm going to do the fat side, or the fat first, and then I'm going to try to just over the fire get some of the steak done as well, just to get that extra flavor. So bring back shortly for the searing. All right, so let's start searing these off. So I'm just going to do the fat side down. I have nothing in the pan right now. I don't know if I had it hot enough yet, but we'll see. The reason I put nothing in the pan, because the fat's going to create some of its own juice there. So I'll time that for about a minute. Let's see what we got here. It's looking pretty good. All right, about another minute there, so about 2 minutes total. And we're still going to get some more color on these, because we're going to put them over the fire then. Let me get the 2 small ones done now. Take a peek at these. Yeah, looking good. Exactly what I wanted to do. All right, we're going to spin these over the fire next here. So just had to get them out of the way. Maybe we'll do these as 2 separate ones as well, trying to get a good sear on just the side. If it starts taking off in flame, you'll see me kind of move them. I want to get some flame on it, but not a ton of it. Not getting exactly what I was going for, but I still think it's going to taste good. I may just, next time I try this, I may do everything just in the pan, just to try to get that nice hard, more of a hard sear, because I didn't want the fat to burn. So that's what I'm trying to avoid here. And I'm going to do these other 2 steaks one more time yet, and then we'll be bringing them off. Guess it would help if I flipped them, huh? So we got some sear, but not quite as much as I said what I was going for, but a little bit there, and we're going to yank them. See you on the cutting board. As always, cheers. Here we are, end of the cook. Picanha steaks on the S&S travel kettle. Took them only to about 70. Like I said, salted them in advance, about 3 or 4 hours in advance. Took it to about 70, had the grill running around 225-ish or so. Took it to just about 100, and then let it fire up. You saw us get the forever pan out and sear the fat off, which actually worked really nice, and tried to sear it, the rest of the steak, on over the flames. The fat was catching fire, so I had trouble getting a good sear on these. I think next time I think I'll just use it directly on the pan itself the entire time. Get the fat done, get the other side done, because I'm going to get a nice sear without worrying about flaming. So see how we did though. Hopefully we didn't go too far, because I left them on a little bit trying to get a good sear. Well, I think we got it anyway though. So let me get a nice little thin piece here with that fat on it there. I love the flavor of the fat when it's cooked just like it is now. Also mentioned, being when I trimmed it, I actually made sure I only had like a 1/4 inch or so of fat on this. So it's not overpowering of fat, it's just that good extra flavor. Salt brine, again, sometimes all you need on a good steak. Just that good salt brine. Gonna be a good dinner. Check out S&S products. We always have links in there for, this is like a must-have travel kettle, not even a question. So hope you like what you're seeing. Subscribe to the channel. Click the little bell and notifications, and we'll see you next time.